This is one of the 2 pork butts I got in from the Heritage Farm. I've been letting it thaw for the last few days, and it's ready. I found out I'm going to be going out of town here pretty quick, and probably wasn't going to get a chance to do this before I'd get back. So I'm afraid it's going to go bad. So instead of doing what I had planned on doing it with, I'm going to cook it the easy way. If any of y'all watched my chicken leg video, you saw where I talked about pellets. I'm going to do it on my new MAK grill 2-star General. It's a pellet grill, and I can just set it and forget it. So that's what we're going to do today. This is look at this thing. It's beautiful. I forgot you got that. This thing is beautiful. Look at all that nice fat and stuff. I'm not gonna trim this in any way, shape, or form. I'm just gonna. This is just beautiful. So we're gonna do it just like with the ribs. We're gonna use the butter as the binding agent, and well, use what's left of the 3 Little Pigs barbecue rub. Y'all have seen me do stuff like this before, and I saw Baby Back Maniac do something very similar to this, and he tried a trick where he just sort of took the rub and touched it to the meat, and it was rubbed. So I think I'm going to try that. Here we go. Hey, that worked pretty good. Remind me to thank Baby Back Maniac for that little hint. So, waiting on the 2-star General to get up to temperature, and then we'll put it on. It's going to probably be about a 9-hour cook, and it's getting dark. It should be dark in about an hour from now. So that means I'm going to be cooking at night. So that's why I'm using the pellet grill, because I don't want to have to come out here every hour, 90 minutes or whatever and check on it. So next time you see me, we'll be at the grill. Smoker. It's a smoker. Alrighty then. It's been 90 minutes. Look at that. Look how pretty that is. That's gorgeous. It's I was going to use some apple juice on it, but there's no need. Fat's rendering like I want. Everything looks nice and a little bit. Okay, so it's not as wet as I hoped it would be. But 90 minutes. Running into one little snag though. It's up higher than the rack, and so the temperature for the MAK thinks it's cooler than it is, so it keeps ramping up the pros, and so this is getting up higher than I really want it to. So I'm gonna have to just go up to about 200 degrees now, because then it'll go up to about 250 that high. So we'll see. I don't want it to cook too fast, but I do want it to cook relatively even. So I'm gonna raise this up from smoke to 200 degrees and leave it alone for the next 4 to 6 hours. It might come out and spritz a little bit more, but right now I'm happy with where everything is. So, and right on cue, there's the smoke. I don't know if you can see it on camera though. Well, it was a longer cook than I expected. It didn't finish up until 6 a.m. this morning. So I stuck it in the Cambrio, which has kept it nice and toasty warm until now. So here it is, ready to be pulled. I'm hoping. Yeah, one of the problems with being outside is the cats all smell it as it's being pulled. They're going kind of wacko. Gonna try it now. Just a hint of sweetness, good taste. There's a nice smoke ring. This came out wonderful. It's pulling apart perfectly. Gonna make great sandwiches. You can see where the smoke ring was. That crust. It's nice and juicy. Just proves it again. Our heritage pork is really good stuff. This is the best pulled pork I've ever done. Too bad I don't have a dog. This is very, very good. I don't know if the camera's picking that up or not, but that's the smoke ring. That's the crust. Yes, I'll be shredding about half of this, vacuum sealing it, and taking it with me to the place I'm going to share with some friends. I think they'll be very happy with it. If I don't eat all of it just right now while I'm waiting. Well, it's got to be the pork. It's got to be the heritage pork, because I've made them before and they were This is wonderful. This is wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. I mean, all I did was put on the Three Little Pigs rub with some of that, you know, as oil as a binder. Three Little Pigs as a rub. Sprayed it down a couple of times when it started looking a little bit dry with apple juice / apple cider vinegar, and just let it go to 204, between 200 and 202 and 205, because I had two probes in there and they were a couple of 3 apart, so I kind of waited until 203 was in the middle. But it's wonderful. It's as I said, it's shredding wonderfully. It tastes wonderful. It's got a nice little sweetness to it. You put some barbecue sauce on this and it'll be out of this world. So I'm gonna finish shredding this up. As I said, bag it up, vacuum seal it or whatever, and we'll see you next time on the Gadget Griller.